So welcome to summer in Stardew, and that means that stress levels are at an all-time high, and we are now really busy suddenly. So we'll get right into it. So today in particular is not too bad because we mostly just need to plant everything. We need to plant 900 Starfruit and all of the summer crops. So that's like melons, we'll get some corn in the mix, blueberries, tomatoes, peppers, all that stuff. And we want to just get all that done so it's out of the way. And once we harvest all that stuff, we can destroy it and turn it into more Starfruit. And so first we got to clear out all the fields, which doesn't take too long, and put down all the DSG so that we can get the 3 total harvests. God, my voice. Why? I don't know why this happens. My voice just likes to crack. It is insane. And I think it's because I don't drink water or any liquids almost ever. So I'm just like in a perpetual state of dehydration. So yeah, we're also going to gift stuff today. A little bit, not too much, because we don't really have time. And today might be a good day to get the bouquet and get a girlfriend. And I want to apologize right now to Ghost Level 0 because Leah is just in Pierre's shop. And the bouquet is also in Pierre's shop. So unfortunately, convenience has made my decision for me, and I'm gonna go the ultra basic route and get married to Leah. I think. I still can change. I don't think I will, but I can. But that's what's gonna happen, so sorry in advance. I know you want to, I don't know, I feel like every time you comment, it's like, hey, you should do a non-Skull Caverns run, and that's all I ever do. So I hope you're not too bummed about this. Anyway, we'll get back to Stardew, I guess. We're just gonna, we're buying seeds. I have to buy a lot of weird random stuff. And also just kind of sit at this menu for a while. I'm just trying to like decide how much of each thing I want to buy. Because all I need for melon is like 2 melons for cooking, 1 for Demetrius for a quest, 5 to turn in that are gold quality, and 1 to turn in that's regular quality. So I don't need a lot, but I don't know, I just went with like 12 or whatever. Everything else is kind of random. Hops we don't need a lot of, but I bought a few just in case. And then sunflower seeds, we only need 2, I think, maybe 3. Oh, we also have to ship. I keep forgetting that we have to ship stuff. So yeah, I mean, we're mostly just stocking up and getting that bouquet, like I said. I don't think we need to get our cooking items yet. We'll probably save all that cooking stuff for winter when we're actually like, I don't know, that's when we're actually going to cook everything. He's also still selling kale that I sold him a long time ago, which is kind of weird. But I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to buy the bouquet and give it to the most convenient individual. So there's that. I still have to upgrade my house in order to actually get married, and I have to max her hearts out. So whatever, I guess. And the rest of the day, we just have to get all this stuff in the ground. The most important is obviously the Starfruit, and then after that we'll focus on the other side stuff. I wanted to fix my iridium sprinklers because they're not in a good spot, and they're like, I'm missing out on 5 extra crops. But I just didn't do it. So take that, I guess. And that goat is blocking like the last spot I need. And it just falls asleep there, which is very frustrating. Because I can't plant a Starfruit there. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Unless it moves. Maybe it moves. I don't think it does though. Just, why is it outside? It's 8 o'clock. Anyway, I guess it just didn't want me to have that space. But yeah, so I'll use this area as just kind of overflow from my starfruit, and eventually it'll expand a lot more into a ton of starfruit over here. But right now, yeah, it's just growing random crops. I also made a bunch of lightning rods, and I want to have them all out before our first storm. We're going to need quite a few batteries for crystallariums and iridium sprinklers. So yeah, we also have our ancient fruit slowly growing right here. I think we probably have another like 10 to 15 days before it's done. And then we have to wait. Well, I guess we only have to have one. Let's see. We need one to ship. Just one to ship, right? I don't think we need the rest of them. We might throw a few inside a greenhouse so we can do the hidden bundle or the secret bundle or whatever. But I think we just need the one to ship and we're good. And we're also going to buy just some extra junk over here. I think we need, or maybe we just need to give Sandy a gift. That's probably what we do. Yeah. And then we also need like coconuts for Haley, and no, we don't even need those. We need coconuts for Linus, I guess. He likes coconuts. And that's it. Yeah, we should go home. Pretty brief trip to the desert. We didn't really do a very good job at gifting, but we still have tomorrow because this day is so short. We might as well do a couple. And I'm only doing like quality fertilizer at the bottom for some melons. Corn I usually do too, but I don't need like the corn to be high quality. Like it keeps growing for so long, and I'll have a high enough farmer level by the time it's harvestable that I'm not that worried about it. And then yeah, here's the lightning rods. I don't know if we have much else to do today. I need to start making kegs really, really bad. I can't yet because I'm not at the right farmer level, but I need to get like iron saved up, wood saved up, and copper saved up, and then obviously oak resin. But we're in a bit of a pickle right now when it comes to kegs. And I don't really know, I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of it. Because we just need like 600 kegs. And that's so many. And I didn't really realize how many that was. Because I normally have like 300 or 400. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But as of right now, that is one of my main points of stress. And it will be for the next, 3 seasons. The rest of the game, I guess. Because that's going to be like ultimately what can fail the run. And that is if we fail to get enough kegs to process all of our starfruit and pumpkins. So I don't know, we'll see. Also, I messed up and I didn't plant stuff good. So, oh well. Not a big deal. And that spot where the goat was standing is still empty. But it's okay. We're going to head into the caverns. We had good luck today, and we have a magic rock candy. And we pretty desperately need money. Our original expenses of like 15 million is more realistically like 20 million now because of the amount of coal I'll have to buy and the amount of wood I'll have to buy. And that's just the way it's going to be. So we're going to have to like hit the caverns a little bit harder. We might have to go like full-blown like try-hard mode in the caverns, which means like some of the like sweatier strategies, if you will, meaning I'll be like pausing every time I enter a new floor just to save like the extra second or two each time you enter a floor. I will potentially have to pause to gather materials. It'll be like a lot more annoying to play and watch, but I'll probably be able to squeeze out like an additional 200 or 300 iridium per run. And as much as I don't necessarily want to do that, I think it's going to be pretty necessary. Because like as it stands right now, in the next like 10 days, we need 600,000, I want to say. 650,000 gold just for Starfruit. And then we'll need like another 100,000 for deluxe speed grow. And then we need like 600,000 again for wood. All while we buy coal and smelt stuff constantly. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mess. Not great, I would say. It's not an ideal situation. It isn't bad yet. But I do fear it will become a little bit intense, so to speak. At least on my end. I'm not gonna like start shouting and yelling and stuff. It'll still be relatively chill. And so yeah, and that's where we're at. I still think it's all doable. I think we're gonna make it, but I know Habu just finished his run up like yesterday, as of the day I'm recording this. And he was successful in his Joja variety. But he like barely made it. And he definitely plays in like a more intense mid-max style. So it's going to be tight for me, I think. But we'll see. I don't know, this one's been good. This run's been nice. Like we have like a pretty fat stack of iridium right now. We're at like floor 200. If we can just keep doing this, we're gonna be in good shape. It's just fitting all the other stuff in with it. That's kind of the hard part, which I know is like obvious at this point, because otherwise I would just do this and like wouldn't get perfection, and it'd be easy. But obviously that's not the case. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of nice watching like a really smooth run this time around. So hopefully we have like a lot of good luck. I think most of our days will be like good. I don't know, not like good luck, but at least neutral, just because of the luck charm. And that'll help us out quite a bit. And then if we get a lucky ring, which I don't know if we have, lucky ring would elevate things quite a bit and maybe make things a bit easier. Yeah, coal, man. Coal is like... I didn't think coal was going to be as brutal, which I should have known that, because it always is. Coal is always like a pretty big thorn in my side. And in this particular instance, with it being so expensive, it's way worse. And like luckily it's not double the price, but it is like, it's pretty expensive. And I'm not even sure, like, what are you buying? When you buy that, oh, rain totems. That's actually really important. That means next time it rains, we can carry the rain forward an additional 3 days. Or the lightning, rather. So that's really good. But like when you buy a coal, why is this so expensive? Like why is one piece of coal, and I know it's a game, I get it, but like one single piece of charcoal, which I assume is charcoal, is like the same price as like a salad? Like what kind of economy are we living in? It's just weird. Like what, I don't know, I'm always trying to think about like the value of gold in this game, and like what is it actually like equate to as far as dollars go, because it makes no sense. But it doesn't matter. It would be cool if it was similar to real life, or if real life was similar to this. Because like with the amount of like potatoes and stuff I've grown in my house, I could be pretty rich. Maybe not, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of like, because like what is a piece of cloth sells for a ton of money, right? I don't know, it's hard to think about, because also there's stuff like slimes and magic and wizards and mummies and caves, I guess. So like a lot of the stuff is pretty wild. Like gold is worth pretty much nothing. But this like how radioactive are these iridium bars? Like what am I doing? I don't know. Like that's a whole other thing. Like what am I doing to myself? Am I like getting some pretty gnarly like radiation poisoning as I go down these caverns and produce like pretty massive quantities of iridium which, judging by its name, like factually has to be radioactive. Because I don't think iridium is iridium one of those things. I assume it's not real, right? I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy. But and if it is real, I'm sure it's radioactive. Anything ending in IUM is, right? Yeah, so iridium's real. Is it? It's one of the rarest elements in Earth's crust. Huh. Is it worth a lot? I don't know. Now I'm in like... I wish I would have Googled this in like incognito mode. Because now I'm going to get like weird ads for like precious metals. Maybe it's not that radioactive. Maybe everything I thought is wrong. Now I'm like trying to read through like a Wikipedia article about it. And I don't understand any of it, of course. So this is really getting me nowhere. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to stop. I guess, okay, so how about this? Even if iridium is not radioactive, which it is, I just Googled it. Later on, we're going to like mine an ore that's literally just called radioactive ore. So I don't know, like, is my farmer like super jacked up and like, I don't know, like what kind of life am I living where I'm like, I gave up my cushy office job to like mine, like literally they're called dangerous mines for a radioactive element that I just sell to some dude in extremely large quantities, and I have no idea what he does with it. What are they doing with all this radioactive stuff? I don't know. Anyways, this is like a much longer tangent than I intended. My point was, I don't know. I don't know what my point was, but anyway, it's a good run. 236, 573 iridium ore. It's pretty solid. Tons of diamonds. So we're sitting good now. We got a crystallarium, which is huge. As every one of those is a staircase, and that's perfect. But again, I just need to start smelting different stuff. And I need way more furnaces. Goodness gracious. I need more furnaces to get things cruising along. We also got 5 prismatic shards, which is cool. So yeah, things are looking good. I am a little less confident in this episode, as you can probably tell. But I do think that things are still going to be good. I just think that like my original plan of processing all the Starfruit wine in a really easy like 600 kegs a week sort of thing, I think that's kind of gone. I don't think we're going to be able to hit our like that goal. So we're going to really have to utilize the pumpkins and Ginger Island once we unlock that. And luckily those things are like, those have always been like safe contingency plans. And we still have them, so I think we're in good shape. And everything else, whatever. Leo, obviously, still the problem. But next time, it's going to be a little more chill. We have, like, community center stuff, errands, the good stuff, the normal, you know. So that's what we'll be back on, like, Monday, I think. Anyway, I'll see you later.